Holanda.
Y nos encanta
Barcelona.
I like a lot small squares around the city, like Plaza Ibiza in the Horta neighborhood.
Well, go to the museums at Sunday and then make the vermouth.
I think my favorite thing to do in Barcelona is just to walk around the Born neighborhood. It's the oldest neighborhood in Barcelona. It has very intricate alleys, like little narrow streets, and it's full of super cool stores.
It's probably the beachfront. And what I really enjoy doing is riding my bicycle with my family, just seeing the Mediterranean, typically in the afternoon.
I love the neighbourhood of Pobla Sec. It's right near Montjuic, so you can go up into the park there. And there's a lovely pedestrian street called Bly with lots of terraces and bars.
Piérdete y pasea por el barrio gótico y come buenas tartas. Disfruta de la puesta de sol, sentado en la playa o en los búnkers del Carlet. Y siéntate en la Plaza San Felipe Neri y disfruta de la música y de los actores que actúan por allí.
There are a lot of nice places in Barcelona. In the centre of Barcelona, my favourite place is a little square called Plaza San Felipe Neri, which is sort of like a hidden square in the Gothic quarter just behind the cathedral. But my favourite place of all in Barcelona is the Carretera de las IES, which is the road which goes along in the hills behind Barcelona. You can walk for miles in the countryside, and there are birds and trees and wild boar.
I think walking around Barcelona is something that definitely all students need to do and get out of the concept of going everywhere in a car in America. I think walking is one of the greatest pleasures in Barcelona. What do you think, Anna?
I love walking, and for example, one of my favorite places is Montjuic Park, where you can walk, breathe fresh air, enjoy the sea.
Probably hiking in Collserola, walking around, going to Gracia.
My favourite place is Casa Vicens by Gaudí.
My recommendation for future students is to see the Sagrada Familia, which is the constructor was Gaudí.
1. Aprende tanto como puedas.
I will say maybe they should think that they are in a different country, and well, the times they are different as well.
2. Piérdete en la ciudad y disfruta.
I strongly recommend that you come and study in Barcelona. The possibilities are endless, and we promise you a great abroad education.
I recommend you make time to see Catalonia, not just Europe or even Spain.
3. Prueba comida diferente.
My main recommendation is always plan your time here, because there are a lot of things to do with classes, free time, those interns. You need to plan your hours.
My advice is go local. Eat local, meet locals, love local things, travel in Spain, go to the south.
My first and foremost recommendation would be to let yourself go with the flow. Leave expectations aside and just relax and enjoy the opportunities that the city can offer you.
Our best memory working with IES is to keep in contact with most students.
Well, the girls who has lived in my home.
My best memory, they are the girls, for sure.
I really love when at the end of the semester the students thank me, and some of them want to hug me.
The arrival day. I love greeting the students when they're out of the airport and they all very tired and a little bit scared. And I love to just welcome them to Barcelona.
I think all of my favourite memories working with IES have to do with people. So interesting discussions I've had with students in class, on IES discoveries.
Yes, one of the trips we did to the Costa Brava, all of them have been great, but especially one where the weather it was summertime, the weather was hot enough to go swimming into the sea, and the group of students had a really good time.
It is great when the students come into my class and listen to Spanish music for the first time.
I did the Navarra gastronomy trip, which was incredible because we got to see parts of the Basque Country that I wouldn't have seen otherwise and try incredible food and meet really great people.
For me, it's a mix of working with my colleagues, being part of the student experience, and being at IES. And you, Maria?
Thank you, Anna. So my best memory of being at IES, I don't know if it's the best one, but the most terrifying one was my first field trip to Tarragona.
So from funny moments in class to funny moments in
field trips,
in journeys and so on. So many things.
I think that's one of the greatest memories that I have is students being able to cross that threshold and to really learn about themselves and have a critical way of looking at life, discerning truth from fiction and being able to be independent thinkers.